Hello. Couple minutes late today. Oop, bumped my mic, my bad. I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee drink. Keep myself awake. Running on like 2 hours of sleep because I couldn't sleep. Still have a headache. Not as bad as it was yesterday though. God bless Excedrin. Let's put my screen back up. Come on, OBS. Catch up. There we go. I got a few plans for today. Mostly catching some legendaries. But to do that, I need to actually change the time on my PC, and it turns out I can actually do that while I'm streaming, so let's see if I can do that here. Set time zone automatically, turn that off, change my time. So I have this game set to 12 hours offset from what my current time is, which is 8:33 p.m. So I'm going to change it to 11:33 a.m. Ah, that was like instantaneous. Nice. Just to make sure, let me just refresh the map. Might be a bit of background noise because people that live upstairs don't know how to shut the hell up. Let's fly. Great, more noise. I think I want to... I think I'll do this one first. The thing is, I need to make sure that I have enough Pokeballs to be able to actually do this. Got a few Dusk Balls, a few Great Balls. I need to probably stock up on Ultra Balls, I guess. Might as well. I don't know if I can get those here or not. Hello. I guess maybe a couple Timer Balls. Man, I love when people start jumping up and down when they live above other people. I have no remorse in saying that they're just assholes, pure and simple. I think I can buy some Ultra Balls here. Except that I gotta go across the pond to be able to get anything. The march all the way over here. And please tell me you got Ultra Balls. Excellent. Sunball. Works better in sunny weather. That's not really gonna help me very much. I definitely don't need that many. I'll go with 30, why not? And maybe a few repels. Since I'm running low. I don't think I'm gonna need any though. And hey, if I get lucky and I can catch everything relatively quickly, I can just take on the Pokemon League, so. Back to Rustboro. And before I do this, I actually kind of want to show the save file that I found. I did happen to find a save. My old save, so let me save here. I kind of want to go over that on stream because it's kind of a blast from the past, to be honest. File, open recent, and I think it's this one. Yes. So it's been, I think, 4 years since I last played this. Why are you talking to me? Since I last played this save file. But if you're ever wondering what the Pokemon Trainer Cyan team is based on, it's actually this team here. They've definitely leveled up. because I played a little bit after I last recorded on this file. But yeah. Chicken Nugget, my Blaziken. Aqua Turtle, my Blastoise. Pulgasari, my Aggron. Named after the Korean movie, what our online is based off of. Giant monster that eats mountains. Dollar Dollar Bill, y'all. And Mingledash, named after a really good friend of mine from high school. Oh, yeah, and a Wishmaker. Can't forget Wishmaker. I always have a Jirachi on my team, it seems like. Or I always try to catch a Jirachi anyway. I'm using a Jirachi in, I think I'm, in my save file that I have on my phone, I'm using a Jirachi for that. What the fuck are they even doing up there? I don't even know. Anyway, in my PC box, I was looking at this earlier. I forgot how broken the Wonder Machine used to be. Used to be able to get legendaries super easy. Of course, level 5. Armored Mewtwo. Kind of OP moveset. 200 power, 100 power, 140 power, 140 power. All the Pokemon that I leveled up to a level 100. All the legendaries that I had captured over time. I'm glad I stick to the same nicknames. Burb for all my flying types. And this one is a pain in the ass. This took me, I think, like 20 attempts to try to catch this thing because it just would not stay in the damn ball. So I nicknamed it Annoyance. That was the only legendary I actually had real difficulty with. Everything else, maybe 3 or 4 attempts. Yeah, Oceanica. And level 5 Manaphy. And a whole bunch of level 5s because I abused the crap out of the Wonder Machine. Pretty sure these are all level 5 as well. Bunch of EVs I caught. Actually, did I catch these? I don't even know if I caught these. Ah, I bred them. I think I was trying to get a whole bunch of color change EVs. That's why this one's got the markings. That one only has like 1 marking because it's modded, so I figured I could evolve into something decent. Got a whole bunch of Gibbles. And a whole bunch of Orions. I think these ones, yeah, you could breed specifically for Orion. So I hatched a whole bunch of those. And I believe all these Gibbles were from the Mauville Game Corner, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I met at level 21 Mauville City. That's why they're all the same level. Bunch of Ralts, bunch of EVs. A whole bunch of Ralts. I was trying to get a, I think, Adamant for a Gallade. And it took me this many Ralts before I could actually find one. And there's one more somewhere. Where'd it go? Yeah, I thought I had an extra one in like box 7. But yeah, this was the Gallade. Finally got Adamant. Kind of weird, this was apparently before they gave it ability. Gave it an ability. So it's just blank. I mean, it still fights well. I can still use it. It doesn't crash the game, so. Yeah, that attack stat was very, very nice. I was using this for the Battle Frontier, actually. Sword Stance, Psycho Cut, Pummel, X-Scissor. This thing has a high crit ratio that I think can raise your attack. Very useful. Volcarona. Also pretty OP. 369 special attack with a neutral nature. That's pretty good. Almost 300 speed. And yeah, Sunny Day Blast Bird. Very good combo. You pretty much just eviscerate even like water types with this. You're pretty much set. And if not, you got Giga Drain in case they somehow damage you. Green Slifer. My Heracross. Metagross. And Garchomp. Yeah, this was absolutely a blast from the past when I finally found this thing. I pulled it up and I'm like, oh man, I remember all these guys. Holy crap. Yeah, this is what the Pokemon Trainer Cyan team is based off of. If you ever want to fight this team, it's, I believe you go to Fall Arbor Town, head off to the west, and it's the first waterfall that's standing behind the trainer that gives you the TM for Roar with that Poochyena. I think it's a Poochyena. Pretty sure it's a Poochyena. But yeah, up that waterfall, you'll find a dude just standing there with this team, just waiting for you. But yeah, enough of that. Let's head back over to a more current version of Blazing Emerald. And we need it to be nighttime because this can only take place at night. That's not what I wanted to view. Yeah, the game's definitely updated all sorts of things ever since I played that. Where's it at? Okay, I do have the Dream Orb. This is just a stretch of blank wall if you come here in the daytime, but at nighttime, you can actually enter the back rooms. Small hole opening in the top of the stone. Place your hand into the hole. Sure. The Dream Orb is shaking violently in my bag. And is shattered. That's different. And now I'm trapped. Oh my god. Okay, that actually scared the shit out of me. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god, I actually got chills. Okay. Before it was just you, I think you exit and then you end up inside the nightmare. But this thing actually has something that's stalking you in the dark. That's creepy. Well done. Oh, now there's a hole back here. Dark energy is emanating from within. Would you like to enter? No, not yet. I can't save. Fuck you, game. I'll do what I want. And enter. The stairs now seem to lead into a thick black liquid. Would you like to rest? No. I want to talk to this lady first. Oh, you poor thing. You must be exhausted. Come. Rest up here, as long as you like. I'm feeling tired. So sleepy. Alright. Welcome to the very first episode. Computer won't turn on. Game's a little bit buggy, it seems like. That's fine. If you need proof, yeah, I'm just starting the game. Little Root Town. Television is displaying bright colored lines. Clock is ticking, but the hands don't move. Guess the game's buggy. I never should have let him go without protection. This is all my fault. I never should have left him alone. Where could he have gone? Oh, I can't lose you too, Ace. Please don't leave me all alone. Enter the void. Sprint through the void. The words are too faded to read. Everything's barred shut. Still can't save. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Hello, annoyance. It's been a while. Let's see what kind of damage I can do, shall we? Bullet punch first. And that's immediate sleep. Let's just try to go for it again, I guess. It might have... I was gonna keep using it again. I think it might have Dream Eater, but I do resist that, so that should help a little bit. I don't resist it completely, because I'm still part fighting. I do resist this quite decently. Still asleep. And it looks like it's just trying to spam Shade Trance, unfortunately. So even if I wake up, I'll probably go right back to sleep anyway. It went for Dream Eater. I'm gonna try to not use the Master Ball here. Let's see what happens if I toss an Ultra Ball. I doubt I'm gonna catch it because it breaks free pretty easy. Yeah. Blackout. That's a new move. I'm not familiar with that one. Can I get away with a crunch? Probably not. Actually, I should. Yeah. It does just under the same amount, just under the amount of damage that Bullet Punch would do. Because Bullet Punch, I believe, is 40 or 45. With same type attack bonus brings it up to about 60. Crunch is, I think, 80. So since it's resisted, it drops it down to 40. At least it's red health, though. I don't think I have any status inflicting moves either. And you're gonna start healing back up, unfortunately. Yeah, it does a chunk of damage. And the thing too is I don't think that my Pokemon are high enough level for a Nest Ball to work either. I think you have to be like 40 levels higher for that to really take effect, to get the maximum catch rate out of that. Just keep spamming Ultra Balls, I guess. Immediate break. Go for Shade Chance again. If this thing could just stay in the ball, that'd be great. But I also know from experience that this could take several attempts. Come on. Going for Dark Pulse again. Actually, let me check my Pokemon's moveset, see if I do have anything that could status it. I'm doubtful. I could attempt to burn it, but that would be bad. Yeah, I don't really have anything. Wonderful. Wonder what blackout does. Seems to only affect me when I'm sleeping, maybe? Still no. Go for blackout again. I think that knocks me out, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't come all this way just to run away. What would be the best option? Maybe Bite Shot? Yeah, at least doubly resist. Oh no, I keep forgetting that Dark doesn't really do anything to steel anymore. I was gonna say it doubly resists Dark types, but I guess it doesn't really. But I think I do resist everything that it throws at me. Oh, there's blackout. So I guess it does affect me when I'm not sleeping. Still don't know what it does. Darkrai is an asshole. I'm just gonna keep spamming balls. Eventually it's gonna stay in. I just prefer it to, you know, only take a few minutes instead of several hours, preferably. Like, it actually took me almost 3 hours to catch this thing when I first tried to catch it. Oh! Oh! There we go. We catch these. It probably sensed my other save file and decided to not give me such a hard time this time. I appreciate it. Wild Roar. It's a shame it's a special move. It's honestly better than Bite, though. Where there are bad dreams in Moss, a Darkrai is most certainly the culprit. It feeds off the negative energy of those around it. I feel that. I'm gonna give it a nickname. A little bit less annoying. You got anything to say? Why were you in that old building? No one has lived there for years, you know. Strange. So now, what is it that I have to do to get the Cresselia event to start? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to grab an item, but I didn't see any items. Unless Darkrai is holding the item? I don't know. No, it's not holding anything. Naive? I mean, it's not terrible, but kind of wish for something better. Oh yeah, I was gonna check out what Blackout does. May inflict sleep. I wonder what the chance for that is. Dream Eater's been heavily buffed, 130. Okay then. So I'm curious, did I actually miss the item? I'm gonna save. And Shift F2. And then F1. Did I miss anything? Words too faded to read. I mean, I only saved right here, but there was nothing that was showing as an item anywhere else. I'm pretty sure that we're supposed to pick up an item, but I'm not 100% positive. I'm not seeing anything here, so I really don't know. I'm not going to try to catch this thing again. It was too much of a pain in the ass the first time and not so great this time. Okay. Well then, another thing I can do is try to catch, I think, Wellmore and Wellord, so I can get the Reggies. So I can do that. Let's see, I'm gonna actually look up on the wiki just to make sure I didn't actually miss anything. Bruh, these people are just so fucking annoying. Okay, I did look it up. There's not an item that I have to grab in the nightmare. It's something that we do on the abandoned ship. See, the thing with me recording is I'm actually relatively quiet when it comes to speaking. I put my face right next to the microphone. Hello. So I'm relatively quiet because there is a curfew that the apartment complex does, but nobody seems to follow that. They'll be playing music until like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of ridiculous. I actually want to rappel. I don't want to fly. What am I doing? They're in here somewhere. Here we are. And I got the hiccups again. Sounds about right. Skip all y'all. The item might be useful, but I don't want it. And then we go talk to the sailor. Not this guy. I think we have to talk to this one. Are you the one who stopped the nightmares in Rustboro City? I heard from my friends in the city that a kid with a white hat went into the old abandoned house, and after that the nightmares just stopped. You've done everyone in Rustboro City a great service. I have to thank you somehow. I know, take this. Old sea map. Normally that's how you go get Mew, but Mew is different here, so... It's an old map I found on the ship. From what I gathered, it appears this ship made a stop at the X marked on this map. It must have sunk before it could return to its home port. Maybe the captain of the ferry in Lily Cove will be interested in investigating. And in this place, there is an item that we are supposed to pick up for the next event. So I have to make sure I do that. Go talk to the old captain man. The ferry to Slateport is... I beg your pardon. Can we shelter this place on the map? I know someone who will help you better. Please wait. What's up, youngster? What? It's you who's supposed to have a tattered old map? Let's have a look. Boy, this is quite a ways away. I'm afraid I can't help you. Hold on a second. What's the idea of turning down someone I owe so much to? Ace, I'm terribly sorry. You came to me seeking my help, and we almost turned you away. Well, let me make things right. Well, so right away, of course. Let's find this island on the old sea map. Thanks, Mr. Briny. I appreciate you. I think this is the item I'm supposed to pick up. Writing is faded. Say help. They won't stop. Make them stop. Cannot go on living. Oh, that's dark. Stop the nightmares. Maybe you guys might recognize that name, GS Ball. Arguably the first ever event in the Pokemon universe. This place is a little bit difficult to navigate. All the trees are so close together. There we go. And we can actually save like normal human beings. Excellent. What did they do to my boy? Why does it look like that? Is it supposed to be shiny? Because if not, holy shit. I'm just gonna really quick do this and reset because I'm curious to see if that's supposed to be shiny. I guess it is. Okay. I'm just assuming it's the same type as normal, psychic type. So I'll go with the Sky Uppercut. You should resist this. Okay, well, I mean, if you're just gonna crit. Could you try not critting this time, please? Why did a crit knock it out the first time? I guess min-max roll and different natures or something? That's kind of weird. I should be able to take another one of these. Assuming it doesn't crit. There we go. Now, Cresselia's catch rate, I think normally is better than Darkrai's, but not by much. It is nighttime and we're out in the open, so I'm gonna use the Dusk Ball. That didn't do jack crap. Okay, wonderful. I resist it. Didn't drop any stats. Let's try an Ultra Ball. Still nothing. And there's the stat drop. It's kind of good that it's dropping my attack though, because then I might be able to use Sky Uppercut again. I don't know if it has anything like recover. It might. Future Sight. Mr. War off. I don't think I have anything that can really drop your stats either, so that doesn't really matter. Or is the mist the one that makes it so you can't inflict status? I can't remember. It's like guard spec. Go ahead. Drop my attack. There we go. I take the feature sight. I think I should survive it anyway. Immediate break, of course it is. Still going for mist, even though you already have mist. Bruh. Moonrazer. See, the thing is, I don't know if that's psychic or fairy type, because both I think are neutral. Okay. Something I learned when I was first playing this is that technically the shaking mechanic for a Pokeball doesn't actually mean anything. Like if it breaks out immediately or if it shakes 3 times, oh, it's so close. They're both considered just a fail. The game just decides to randomly roll a number and decide how many it's gonna shake. It's either capture or don't capture. Like I could theoretically still break free and still get 3 shakes. But I think if I remember correctly, according to the game code, it's more likely to only do 1 or 0 shakes if it's got like a really low capture rate. So it's kind of a way to gauge how easy it is to capture a Pokemon based on how many times it shakes, because it's more likely to do one than the other. But that's really the only information that you can really pull from Pokeball shakes in Gen 3. I'll go for Sharpedo. And Rock Smash. I didn't want that defense drop. Okay, so it's a fairy type. Good to know. And I take Future Sight, which is kind of weird to me, considering that's a psychic type move and I'm a dark type, but whatever, I'll allow it. Let's send in a Pokemon that can actually resist a little bit. Shiny versus shiny. I don't want to use any moves then. Ultra Ball it is. Yeah, so this thing has a really low catch rate then, because I'm only getting 0 or 1 shakes. I think I resist everything that it would throw at me, except I think Future Sight is just neutral damage against whatever it's attacking. It doesn't actually take any type consideration or stats or anything like that, I don't think. I'm not positive, but I don't think it does. Oh! Almost tricked me. The best I can do is just keep spamming the same ball over and over again. I should be able to survive this pretty well. I didn't see how many Ultra Balls I had to start with. So I don't really know how many turns have passed before I should start using timer balls and all that. Go back to Dust Balls, I guess. Moonrazor, I resist. I don't think Moonrazor has any other ability. I think it's like 90 or 100 power, but I don't think it has anything additional to it. More ball spam. Ball spam sounds like a cursed delicacy. What? No, come on. Why are you like this? I think I can still take whatever it's going to throw at me, so I'll throw a couple more before I need to heal up. And going for Future Sight. Definitely need to keep track of that, because that will knock me out. Bruh. Do I have any healing items? I do. Hyper Potion. And back to the balls. This one's becoming the new annoyance. I don't really have anything that's gonna chip away some damage, and it doesn't seem like it has any method to reclaim any health. So I'm kinda stuck at this point. Unless I was to use a revive on Sharpedo and use Rock Smash again. Do I have any revives? I got several. Problem is I can't just freely switch into it because I don't know what move it might be using, and Moonrazor will just one-shot me, so it doesn't matter that it's not full health because I do outspeed it. Dusk Ball again. I mean, the game was nice enough to try to trick me by giving me 3 shakes. Can't you just keep doing that? No, I guess not. I kind of wish that there was some sort of mechanic in the game where if you haven't caught the Pokemon after being alive on the field for at least 50 turns or something, it should like automatically just give you the Pokemon. It's like clearly you can outspeed and outperform this Pokemon and you're just sitting there. Just give it to me already so I don't have to keep resetting over and over again. That way people who do want to reset over and over again for like natures, they will have the challenge. And then people that are trying to, you know, beat the game, like complete the Pokedex like you're supposed to, they don't have to sit here and struggle through the pain so much. I think Future Sight? Oh, I thought I had used one. Mist wore off. That means nothing to me. I also kind of wish that legendary static encounters had better AI than just spamming the same crap over and over again, but it also might be out of moves, so I don't know. In which case it would actually be safe to switch into Sharpedo. No, it still has Aurora Beam. Yeah, you still have attacking moves. I don't know why it just doesn't use the attacking moves to try to knock out my Pokemon. My attack stat's like non-existent at this point. But I'd still probably knock it out if I try anything. That's at least 4 attack drops. What are my stats? So 82, 41. I technically have 41 attack stat right now. The problem though is psychic types don't really have a decent defensive typings, so, and I think their stats are generally kind of weaker in the physical defense department, so I don't want to do anything with Bow Wow. Pretty sure I'll knock it out. If I get a crit, it's all over. Because that ignores all stat changes. And it still has Future Sight. I don't know why it kept spamming Mist so much. Screw it, I'll toss a Great Ball. I'll disrespect this Cresselia. I'm sorry. And is this gonna knock out Bow Wow? I think it does. No. Didn't even do half. Okay. My last Ultra Ball. I think now is probably a good time to start using the timer balls. I'm pretty sure. Bow Wow go down. And send in Sharpedo. Hopefully this doesn't crit. Okay, we're good. Defense fell again. I think Mist also negates what stat changes have already been done. I'm not sure though. I mean, it should if it doesn't. There we go. Drop its health and take, what, 50 turns to try to catch it? Eventually it'll work. Trying to learn agility, I am not interested. Though I do appreciate you coming in clutch for this. Shiny particles are released from its wings like a veil. It is said to represent the crescent moon and can freely manifest in dreams. Cool. Give a nickname? Sure. I don't know what to nickname it though. I got one. Oops. Eclipse. I actually have a better name for Darkrai. I was just so glad I didn't have to take 100 attempts to try to catch the damn thing. I'll rename it later. This island gives me a bad vibe. It shouldn't. Do you want to return to Lily Cove? Absolutely. Now I think I need cut for this next one. But this one should also be much easier than the last two. Gotta find a Pokemon that I want to teach cut to, though. I need to keep Sharpedo with me. Bow Wow, you can go away for a second. You can learn cut. And it's a grass type, so I can pick up Giga Drain if that's still a thing in this game. Hopefully it is. And for this next one, we gotta head all the way over to Mount Pyre. How have I not fought you? Bitch, I don't have time for you. I'm trying to catch some legendaries. Goddamn Pikachu. Ancient power. I guess I should probably go back and heal, though. It's really not necessary for... speaking of not necessary, I don't need all these stat increases. It was a single Pokemon that I O-code. Please stop. That's not where I want my luck to be going right now. Also, Auto Shift got a bunch of levels. Okay, okay, game. Okay, okay. I get it. Please stop. Thank you. Go back and heal. Yeah, if you're familiar with the GS Ball, it was a Japanese exclusive event for Pokemon Crystal way back in the day. Kind of wish that it was also in the English versions as well. Like the data for the items still exists, so you can use like Game Sharks or Action Replay or whatever, or ROM hacking to put the item back into the game. But you could connect a Game Boy Color to a mobile phone and connect to the internet back before, Nintendo Wi-Fi connection was a thing. And you can get special events that way. And one of the events was the GS Ball that you could take to Kurt in Azalea Town. And after examining it, he runs out of his house and heads out to Elix Forest and says that the trees are becoming restless and could I go see what's going on? So he gives you back the GS Ball, and when you head into Elix Forest, all the trees are all dancing. And then you head over to the shrine that's behind the first cut tree, and you can place the GS Ball onto the shrine and Celebi appears. And that's how you used to be able to get Celebi. Technically a Japanese exclusive. I think it took them like 10 years before they ever used an event to give Celebi out afterwards to like English speaking games. And we do get Giga Drain. Excellent. Quite a useful TM. I'm gonna pick up the berries as well. Petra, Citrus, and Rost, it looks like. Yeah, the GS Ball has the same effect in this game as well. I think it's right over here. As you can see, we got the shrine implemented here as well. Nope, that's the wrong button. Just want to save, of course. Now, Celebi is a mythical, not a legendary. which means that it's going to have a much better catch rate. In fact, I think I should be fine with doing this. Actually, 1 second. Let's see if I have any weaker water type moves really quick. Interesting, there's like no water TMs in this game. Because we don't get water pulls from one, so I don't have that. Huh. 80 power physical, 100 power physical, 95 power special. Kind of low special attack. I guess Surf might be useful, but I still might knock it out because I'm pretty high level. Celebi's only level 30. Whatever, let's save. Even though I just saved. Double save. Small wooden shrine dedicated to the mythical voice of the forest. Oh, what's this? It's a hole. It looks like the GS ball would fit inside. Hello, my adorable little onion fairy. I could go for Rock Smash because you do resist that too. Is Rock Smash going to be the move that actually carries me to catching these things? Probably. And it's defense lower, damn it. I was hoping I could get away with not doing that. Although, if you can increase all your stats, that'd be nice. I'm a little bit scared. Okay, we're good. It might have something like Mega Drain or Giga Drain. So far we're good. And I might be able to just catch this in an Ultra Ball. You know what? I'll toss a Pokeball, see what happens. Okay. Bruh, why do you have that? Well, shit. I don't really like it being put on a timer like that, because it means I just am gonna have to be stuck resetting several times if it ever uses it. That works. I'm glad I caught it before I had to reset. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I had Perish Song. That's kind of sucky. But we got it. And Oddish getting levels, of course. This Pokemon came from the future by crossing over time. It is thought that so long as Celebi appears, a bright and shining future awaits us. Wonderful. I'll give it a name. Cool. GS ball rests neatly within. Fitting. Literally. I think other than the Reggies, that's all the legendaries that we can go for. Let's see, we already got Manaphy. I don't think there's anything around here. We've already got Shaman. I mean, there is something there, but I can't do that till the post game. Actually, I think I can do that now-ish, because we can get Rayquaza, however you want to pronounce it. I always pronounce it Rayquaza because it's based on the word quasar. But I think the official pronunciation is Quasar. but the official pronunciation is dumb, so I don't use it. Do I have the mock bike? I do, and it's even registered. Convenient. Can I get up there through here? No. Damn. Still kind of confusing to get to the place, but at least it's a shorter path. Place has changed a little bit. I hate the bike music, so I'm gonna get on the bike before I come up here. And this one's always a pain in the ass. I think, yeah, just go straight down. Bruh. Mock bike momentum. Trying to see and plan ahead. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to go left up, right up. On a dysfunctional D-pad, here we go. Of course not. Not even close. Oh, it brought me all the way back here. Why? Okay. Another Aerodactyl. I already have one of you. I don't need another one of you. I got repels. There we go. There we go. And this one's also a pain in the ass, because I remember you really have to thread the needle between these boulders that are in the way, and basically right along the edge of the center here. This is the one that I struggle with the most. I have no fucking clue how I just did that first try. Holy shit. I actually thought that was going to be stuck here for like 15 minutes, because I usually am. I've never focused so hard in my life. Holy shit. Okay. And then we can save here. I didn't even push that button. Why? Okay. Also, apparently you can't ride your bike out here. I think I actually want to put Bisharp up front. The problem is I don't have very many balls. Context. But I'm planning to use the Master Ball here. If I can catch it with the regular ball. Because the thing is, Rayquaza and Deoxys have the same catch rate. So I pretty much just use the Master Ball on either one and try to catch the other one other ways. So it doesn't really matter to me. Will Play Rough actually knock you out? You got decent defense. Not great, but it is decent. I love that they gave Arceus' theme to Rayquaza. That's awesome. It doesn't knock you out. Great. Speaking of great, that's kind of the only ball I can use right now. Although I have caught this thing in a Pokeball full health before, so anything can happen. Why is this game like this? I'll spend 60 turns trying to catch a goddamn Cresselia, but I'll catch this thing in a Pokeball without even trying. I guess a Great Ball. Still, though. I get it. You're learning moves. You're evolving. Eventually. Okay. A Pokemon that flies endlessly in the ozone layer. It is said that it would descend to the ground if Kyogre and Groudon were to fight. In commemoration of the one I caught before, I'll just name it Green Slifer. And now we can fly to Moss Tape, because I think that we can do this event now. I think we do have to have Rayquaza, but I think he wants a few other things as well. I think. What does he say again? Need you to check Meteor Falls for anything that may help with my research. That's right. I don't really need to, but I will in a bit. Flygon. I didn't want to check your summary. I already know your summary. I want to fly to Fall Arbor. I could go beat myself up. I'd probably win too, but I'll probably do that after the Pokemon League. Let me get a better team. Even though I don't really need to, I'm just gonna toss the Master Ball at Deoxys. Fuck you, Deoxys. Fuck you and your capture rates. Deposit. You gained way too many unnecessary levels. Let's... Why are you so orange? Let's put this thing on the team. Just for a bit. Actually, I'm curious, what are your stats? Gentle nature, okay. It's a gentle Slifer. No, you got flight too. Excellent. How have I not fought you? I mean, I know I was skipping trainers, but I didn't really start skipping people until, like, much later. So, like, Fort Tree. I don't have time for your nonsense. You and your Aqua Jets. Lombre. I'll just X her. Or not. No, I will. Speed up through all this unnecessary garbage that I don't really care for. There we go. Head on into Meteor Falls. Didn't I skip these guys? I think I skipped them. Or not. I think I skipped this guy, that's right. Because he's pretty easy to skip. I don't think that we really ever need to worry about using dive ever again. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. I think waterfall's better anyway. I'm not a huge fan of two-turn moves. The exception being dig, but only because you can get dig early on-ish in comparison to earthquake. I do like that they increased the power of dive, but it's still a 2-turn move. Waterfall has a flinch chance, I prefer that. This is where we dragon users do our training. The champion even visits. Do you see how special it is here? I do. I'm still keeping an eye on you, though. I think if you say no, he tries to battle you. That's what I get. Dragon Tamer will. Going for Salamence. I'll just quickly knock this guy out. Teach him his place. Intimidate, you don't scare me. Bitch, I'm a fairy type. Ghetto code. Even with an attack drop, you didn't really stand much of a chance. Going for Charizard. I don't think I have any rock type moves, do I? That'd be very nice if I did. What do you got again? Right. I'll just send in Blair for fun. Why not? Oh, I do have a rock type move. Can I also get the stat boost? Guess not. Altaria. I'll just switch back to Bisharp. Make quick work of this thing. You and your puffy cloud. And Lapras. Kind of weird, but okay. Sky Uppercut should knock you out, I think. You're beefy, so it's kind of hard to gauge with Lapras. Okay, we're good. First to level 70. I'm not counting Slifer. I'll be strong enough someday. You keep telling yourself that. To be honest, the other dragon tamers have all moved to the Dragon's Den in Blackthorn City. Our battle was the first my dragons have had in many moons. I'd like to thank you for giving me such a proper match. Teach the move Draco Meteor to your Pokemon. I can do so for you. And can only be learned once per day, but it is a very good move. Even if you're not using it against dragons, it still does some pretty good damage. And it's something that I want to teach to Flygon. I would get rid of Fly, but I'm not keeping Slifer on the team. I'm gonna get rid of Crunch. The only downside with Draco Meteor is I believe it's a special move. It's incredible watching the immense power Dragon Pokemon can unleash. And Flygon doesn't have the greatest special attack. But I'd be able to do some decent damage if I'm going up against a Dragon type user with Flygon. With Crunch, it doesn't really do much for me, considering I already got Crunch on this thing. I think it has a higher attack, 197 versus 192, and this has a boosted nature. I guess to be fair, I'm still 2 levels lower, but I mean, am I really going to get 5 more attack in 2 levels? I'm Kind of doubtful. I think it's up here. Maybe? I forget where everything is in this game. It's not this way. It's not this way either, apparently. But I do get a star piece. Where am I even going? Why am I so lost? I think I remember. Supposed to go down here. And this diverges off to the side. I remember now. We're good, we're good. Is there an item over here? I feel like there is. Outside this little spot. Yeah, this thing. Not super great. Can never say no to a PP up. No, I'm fine. I mean, I was fine. Golbat here. I can't remember, is there Bagon in this game? I mean, there obviously is, there's this element, but is it still in the same spot? Like 1% encounter rate? In this little cave? TMO2 Dragonclaw. Got a little secret passage back here. And we find a star chart. It's the item that the scientist guy was wanting us to pick up. Oh, I don't want to go back in there. Trying to see if there's any Pokemon in here. No. I mean, you can find these things pretty high level if you want to use them. I think Lunatone is also in here. So if you want to have a drought Pokemon or a Pokemon that has that weird nightmarish, hellish weather that's just been added to the game, you can go for those in here. Right, I forgot you don't have dig anymore. I think I have an escape rope. Maybe not. Oh, I do. That's convenient. Now, I don't think that I need to heal up. Again, I'm just going to toss a Master Ball. But I'm going to heal anyway. But yeah, I do need to have Rayquaza on my team. As well as getting all the items. These, I think, Star Collar and Star Chart. Moon Collar, whatever the first item was. The one where Shaman is, you know? This rock has a special meaning to the people at the Space Center. They put it here as the wish for the rockets to fly safely. When you make a wish, what do you use? Do you wish upon a star? I use a wish tag, whatever that is. Not an item programmed into the game, but you do you, girl. I finally deciphered the etchings on the device you brought to me. It appears as though it's some sort of key referred to as a moon collar. Take a look at the translation of this passage. With blazing light revealed no more, the rising tide unseals the door. A key-wrought piece behind a lock, until at last that door shall knock. Pretty cryptic. If only we had a little bit more to go on. Anyway, did you find anything in Meteor Falls? I did. Hop hop. You found this in Meteor Falls? Well, this changes everything. Using the coordinates on the star chart, I can guide the Space Center's rocket with no trouble at all. I need permission from my superiors, of course, but that's hardly an issue. This is a groundbreaking discovery, after all. There's only one last troubling matter. Unfortunately, Our space center is still struggling to develop suits that can withstand the brutal atmosphere of space. It could be months, perhaps years, before we'd be able to make this voyage safely. Unless, of course, we were somehow able to acquire a Pokemon capable of generating an airlock. Tragic as it is, I don't believe a Pokemon capable of such a feat has been sighted in Hoenn for centuries. Ability. Airlock. You couldn't possibly have a Pokemon with the airlock ability, right? Anime style pose. Is that Rayquaza? Look, I'm not even gonna ask. What matters now is that you, my friend, have done the impossible. You have captured a Pokemon capable of generating an airlock. With a Great Ball, nonetheless. We can finally board the rocket. I need to speak to my colleagues at once. Don't move an inch, I'll be right back. As I move literally one tile south. Hop, hop. Do you hear that? The engines are firing up. We can embark at any time, as long as you're prepared. Are you ready to make history? Sure. Rocket doors are sealed shut. There's no turning back now. Coordinates from the star chart are being displayed on a wide projection monitor. I'm just seeing if there's any other stuff I can talk to. Serious looking machine capable of controlling the rocket. Better not touch it. I will do whatever I want. You can't stop me. Decompression chamber, check. Gravity stabilizer, check. Engines, check. At last, after all these years, my research has come to fruition. Remember, we are venturing into the unknown. The vast, uncharted frontier of space. I know you're a strong trainer, but please be careful. We can't be sure that the moon caller is guiding us somewhere safe. But enough talk, let's get the show on the road. Initiating launch sequence now. And so the tungsten carbide says, hey, we're not enemies, we're alloys. Bruh. Science jokes, okay. Okay, maybe he had to have been there for that one. That's the rocket's landing alarm. We must be nearing our destination. Oh, this is so exciting. We're going to be landing shortly. Prepare to face the unknown. Hang on tight. This is the coolest event in the game. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Finally, here we are. Well, I'm not actually all that sure where we are, to be honest. This is where the star chart led us, so surely there must be something important here, right? Go ahead and explore. I'm gonna stay behind and collect some mineral samples for analysis back at the lab. Let me know if you find anything interesting. Mom, I'm scared. Come pick me up. Got ourselves a little cave here. Wait up. If you plan on going further ahead, I think you should take this with you. Okay, I guess. Thanks. I wish I could go with you, but I'm sure you've noticed this area may not be entirely safe. I have to ensure the rocket isn't damaged or we'll be stranded. I'll meet up with you as soon as I've secured the area. Oh, and try not to wander off too far. I need Rayquaza's protection too, you know? I don't think we can fly from here because we're pretty far away. Yeah, I can't use it here. We also don't have the PokeNav option, so we can't view the map. That's convenient. I mean, I don't really need to save, but sure, why not? I'll save on the moon. This is my new home. Oh, this is fun. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going this way. I guess not. Oh, maybe. Nope. I almost got it first try. Hop, 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 hop. There we go. Are there any items up here? Probably not. There's Pokemon up here? Of course there's Luna Town. I don't know, do earthly repels work on the moon? Let's see. Seems like it. Maybe not. What is this? It's a motherfucking Metagross? Why? As cool as that would be, I believe that we can get a Beldum post-game, so I would rather have that and raise it with EVs. I mean, you can raise EVs on this too, but I don't know, I prefer to raise it from a Beldum. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Well, to be fair, you did survive. I'll toss a few balls. Let's see what happens. Let's go fast. Faster, faster, faster! Okay, I'm not that interested, to be honest. I'm more interested in Deoxys. I just want to make sure I'm not going to miss anything over here. I think we're good. The moon color is shaking uncontrollably. Ah, shit. Oh, sorry, I misread that. Asha. My apologies. Level 80. Yet another reason why I don't want to try to chip away at this motherfucker. Master Ball, go. I am not gonna try to dick around with this thing. A Pokemon that mutated from an extraterrestrial virus exposed to a laser beam. Its body is configured for superior offense and power. Bidding. OP bitch was sent somewhere else. Somehow we have Wi-Fi connection to our PC. What was that thing? I've never seen a Pokemon like that before. Ah, so the Pokedex said it was called Deoxys. Well, I could hear the battle all the way back at the rocket. Even though I didn't really battle, I just tossed a ball. Came rushing over as soon as I could, but it seems like you didn't really need any help after all. In a way, it seems like we've scouted this place out pretty thoroughly now. Let's get back to the Space Center so we can report our findings. Looks like we're the talk of the town now, huh? I think we got to see a real alien Pokemon. Never in my wildest dreams had I imagined to be part of something so incredible. Thank you for everything. You're always welcome here at the Moss Deep Space Center. I don't know how you managed to stay sane trapped in a rocket with that guy. I bet he told the alloy joke too, didn't he? Tungsten carbide isn't even an alloy. It's an intermetallic compound. The nerve of some people. Right? I mean, can you believe this guy? I just take your word for it. I don't actually know. I wish I could have gone on the trip as well. It's good to have all the fun. The Deoxys sighting was very impressive, but how in the world did you manage to capture a Rayquaza? I could not tell you. I actually could not tell you. It's just a great ball. I got lucky. If Team Magma takes the rocket fuel, I won't be able to go to space. They can't be allowed to get away with such an outrage, even though they don't exist anymore. I don't know why he still says that. Like, bruh, I went to space. Be excited for me. She's excited for me. This rock has a special meaning to the people at the Space Center. I'm sure it protected you during your trip to space. I hope I can go too someday. She's so excited for me. I appreciate it. But yeah, let's take a look at the Deoxys. Is there any way to change its form in this game? Because that would be cool. Actually, I could just move Pokemon and view from there. Laser focus. Boost beam moves. And it has a plus attack nature. That's really good, actually, because it has no defense anyway, so lowering defense is perfectly fine. It looks like it is the speed form? No, that's attack form. It's really hard to tell the form in later generations. I got so used to how they look in Gen 3. I know it's not defense form because it looks like a bullet. Like it's got a rounded top of its head and its arms are like super flat. And then speed form has only 2 tentacles, one on each side. And then attack form has the 4 tentacles. So I think this is the attack form. And then you have normal form, which is one side tentacle, one side hand. Boost beam moves, so signal beam and hyper beam get a nice boost from its ability. Psycho boost and cosmic power. Yeah, it's fascinating. I'm not going to use it though. You're just going to rot away in a box. Well, I actually took care of that a lot quicker than I was expecting. I need to heal again, obviously, and swap my Slifer back for my other Pokemon. It's been so long, I forgot what Pokemon it was. I don't think it was any of them. Oh, there we are. That's right. Dark Entei. Hello and welcome. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get through Victory Road. I've never really given a damn about the Reggies. I really haven't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip over them because I just don't care. The thing is, the Reggies, they're not good. Even if you go out of your way to teach it like the best moves possible and EV train and everything, they can still get O-code or 2-code like really easily. They're generally slow compared to most, you know, 3-way legendaries for the region. Like you have the legendary birds, they're relatively fast. They have great stats in terms of offense or even defense if you're going to be running like Articuno, for example. Same thing, even with Entei, like it has a pretty good offensive stat. Suicune is pretty good for defense and setting up. Raikou is really good for speed and special attack. The Regis, though, they sit there, and then they might explode on you. That's about it. I don't really care for them. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave them be. Plus, it's not really anything new to Emerald. Like, it's in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And I kind of want to show off all the new stuff in this. Vast ocean. I don't think there's anything of value on this route in particular. You can skip the trainers. And waterfall. Don't need to repel, I'm already off of the water. Don't really need to heal because I already healed, but if I white out, I'll come back here. Hey guy. Don't think you really need to talk to him, but he's there. Entering Victory Road. I don't want to get on my bike. Now, I know how to get through this place without Flash, but I'll teach it just so that way it's easier to see. Sure. I'll teach it to Bow Wow. I get rid of Giga Impact because I can reteach that. And now I am going to use a repel. I'm also not going to really go out of my way to get all the items in here because the items in here aren't really that useful for beating the game. Hey guy. Normally I say a long time no see, but I actually just saw you in Pacific Log, so we're good. And he's got a full team of 6. As he should. I am so glad that they gave Wally some love in this game. Like, his team is actually good too. Even with 2 Waltzes on his team, basically. Going for the Gallade, of course you are. Doesn't really matter. Because I could still probably knock it out. I'll just go for this one. Because it's not a fairy type. I'm curious also to see how much damage I can deal with Draco Meteor. When I'm not a specially offensive Pokemon. It's pretty solid, actually. Going for Pummel, that might raise his attack. I think it's a 100 power, 100 accuracy. With I think it's a 20% chance to raise attack. I remember seeing that years ago when I was first put into the game. I remember seeing that in the change log. Flygon 67. Attack went up +4. And Gardevoir, which is a fairy type. I'll go for the Lucario for this one. And Bullet Punch. Might take 2 of those. Or 1. Okay. I know Gardevoir has no defense, but bruh. I think Bullet Punch is only 45 power. Magnet Zone. Let's go back to Flygon. And Earthquake. Times 4 damage. You're dead. Bye-bye. And Delcatty. I guess Lucario. Make quick work of you. And Roserade. Let's give that one to Bow Wow, why not? You've earned it, I guess. Put you in the box for so long. I just hope I don't get hit with Poison Point or anything. Crit, that's nice. No Poison Point. And level up for Bow Wow. It's kind of weird, my microphone is kind of sitting in front of my screen, so I read that as, wow, Ace, you're strong AF. Facts. Couldn't beat you today, but I'll beat you one of these days. Sure you will. If I remember correctly, this trainer up here starts with a grass type. Though it might have been changed. Seemingly infinite harsh road lives up to its name of victory. I don't think that they will ever come up with a victory road that is as good as the Kanto victory road. Like, that one had like legitimate puzzles. That thing had like actually strong trainers with different typing. And they had cool trainers in there that actually had like good AI and everything too. Plus, originally there was a legendary in there. And then they completely hollowed it out for gold, silver, and crystal. And then they came up with this thing. They're like, hey, let's put it in the dark. That makes it hard, right? No, it really doesn't. It's still a relatively linear path. It's actually so easy to get through this place that I can do it in the dark, but again, it's easier to see on stream if the place is lit up a little bit. All you really need to get through this place is Strength, Rock Smash, and Surf and Waterfall. So you can get through this place with only one HM user. There's items in here as well, but again, I'm just going to skip most of them. Mawile. Think I should be able to take you out with a Blaze Kick. I'm also going to try to avoid as many trainers as I can. I don't want to be too overleveled for the Elite Four, which has been significantly changed, by the way. In fact, I think it's been changed with this 1.6 update even. Might have been the last update, but they only replaced, like, they took one person out of the Elite Four and put a different person in their place. And I think with this last update, they did that once more into a different trainer. Basically, it's not Dark Ghost Ice Dragon anymore. If I remember correctly, it's Ghost Grass Fairy Dragon. Which is kind of impressive that the Dragon trainer, because they're higher up in the Elite Four, they beat the Fairy type user. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, once we get into the Elite Four and beat the champion, I can think of 5 legendaries that unlock for us there. Pretty sure this just leads to an item, so I'm just gonna skip past that. Shouldn't get complacent. There's always gonna be somebody who's better than you. That is actually great life advice, actually. It doesn't just apply to Pokemon. I still have Bow Wow up front. Oh well. I can still probably knock it out with a Flare Blitz. Haha. You know, I've been playing Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition. I can't look at Cubone and Marowak the same anymore after that game. That game has, like, actually fucked me up. In fact, the episode's gonna be coming out tomorrow. I'm still in the middle of recording it, actually. I just took a break to stream. Spoiler alert. It's the Lavender Town events. Holy shit, is all I gotta say. Tropius. I'll go back to Bow Wow. And place kick. Getting pretty close enough to level up there. You're better than me. Imagine that. Pretty sure you can get Psychic in here as well. Oops. Didn't mean to push B. I might just go pick up Psychic. It's not there. It's up here. Okay. You know, they actually changed the trainer that's up here too. Like, it's heavily implied that this guy is related to the Wind Straits because of his name and the way he speaks. Like, he talks about his family back home being all into battling and helping him get to where he is now. And then the people in the Wind Strait house are talking about how their son should be at the Pokemon League by now. So I will fight this guy. I trained together with my whole family, every one of us. I'm not losing to anyone. They changed him by giving him an actual name. Wind Strait Vito. And he's got an actually hella good team, so kind of worth it. I'm not going to really be able to do too much damage, though. But I'll still go for Flare Blitz. It might knock me out though, which is fine. I got revives. You didn't even knock me out. What kind of use are you? You know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna switch the flag on. That's what you get for being too weak that you can't even take out an Entei. Ironhead it is. Earthquake would also be super effective, but in case it didn't knock it out, I wanted to go for a flinch. Crawdont. Seems like a job for Lucario. Go for a quick Sky Uppercut. Charizard. I know for a fact that I happen to have a Rock type move on you. Do I get the stat boost? Of course not. Level 72. Really bad special attack. And Scizor. That sounds like a job for Bow Wow. Don't know if I outspeed you, but I could. If I do, then I can definitely take you out. I do, in fact, outspeed you. Blair level 70. Flygon 69. Nice. Better than my family? Is that possible? I wouldn't know. I didn't actually fight them in this save file. Oh, shiny stone. I was better than everyone in my family. I never lost before. I've lost my confidence. Maybe I'll go home. It's a little depressing. Oh well. Get good. More trainers. We can skip right past them. And there we go. Back into the light. And one last trainer. I made it this far a couple times, but the last stretch, which has no trainers and is like literally right behind you, is so long. Yeah, it's the easiest victory road, I think, is this gen. Maybe it's just because I played Pokemon Emerald so many times that I have the whole place hyper memorized. But yeah, it's really easy to get through the place. I mean, for God's sake, I had an Entei on my team leading, and it didn't even faint. So take that for the information. Take that with what you will, I guess. Pelipper. Ancient power, I guess. Drizzle. All the Pelipper is good for is using Protect. Interestingly enough, I just watched a video on YouTube today that was talking about good AI and bad AI, and how if a Pelipper knows Protect in this game, if it's on the good AI, which is used by the gym trainers, Elite Four, and all cool trainers in this game, which this guy's a cool trainer, it will always use Protect turn 1. And that you can actually abuse it by not incrementing the turn counter by using an item. So if you just use a whole bunch of X items or whatever, Pelipper will just keep spamming Protect and keep failing. Oh, there is a trainer couple here. Interesting. But you can skip them. Yeah, it's not really that long of a stretch to get there. But we've made it. Entering the Pokemon League, center gates. Kinda wish this was an actual city, but it's not. It's a shame. I don't think they've really done anything to the place other than maybe change the tile set. That's about it. But it's certainly refreshing to finally be here. Heal up, of course. And talk to these guys. I'm not going to enter. Let's get them to move the hell out of the way. And play some fanfare. I made it all this way. I kind of deserve it. And check my items. I'm all out of Ultra Balls now. I'll buy a few full restores. And I don't need that many. I'll just take 10 for now. Get myself up to 20 of these. Buy a few revives. I like having round numbers. And a few of these, I guess. Why not? Excellent. I don't know why that kind of went weird. Maybe it's because I was pushing B way too fast. It didn't load the little box up here in the corner, but it didn't show buy when I exited last time. I also got a bunch of these. Anything I really need to sell? I actually really don't need any of these, so I'm gonna sell them. PP up, I'm gonna keep those. I'll probably use those. Nuggets, you can sell them. Zincs, at this point in the game, I don't really need them either. BP Max I'll keep. Start Piece, I've already showed that you can use those to relearn. I think those are used to relearn egg moves or something. I am not going to bother. My movesets are already pretty good as they are, so I'll leave them as is. How much do you get for this? Okay, that's not even worth selling. But yeah. I think that's gonna do it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. And we'll start off tomorrow, taking on the Pokemon League. I'm gonna save. Evergrande City. Got a whole bunch of legendaries today. Made it all the way to the Pokemon League. Ready to become the champion. Catch some more legendaries tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Choke on my own spit. That's wonderful. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to drop a like on the stream. Always lets me know that you guys are enjoying. Feel free to hit the subscribe. You can catch streams when I send out the notification for them. I try to do them at least a half hour in advance. Sometimes I'm a little bit late on that. Plus, I also try to upload every morning. About 8:30 a.m. Whereas I start the streams at 8:30 p.m. Hopefully it's been fun, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Take care.